Yeah, so even before we dive into what has brought us here today, I just want to give you, let's say, an advice. I trust every individual out there is planning to buy something in the near future or in the future. So through my experience in saving for the DJ deck, this is what I did. First thing first, I wrote down the plan in terms of what I wanted. So I wrote down the name of my DJ deck. And then the next thing, I started to see on how I usually generate my income. So there's this thing my mama usually tell me: say if you have 10, save 5 and eat 5. Yeah, the meaning of eating 5 is like putting the other 5 to other useful things, like the basics needs that are required so for somebody to survive. Yeah, so if you have 10, save 5 and use 5. That's what I did. Yeah, for every income that I got, even if it was, let's say, $1 in Kenyan shillings, it's 100 bob. Yeah, I kept the 50 bob, saved the 50 bob and used the other 50. Or another thing, I'm pretty sure this will take a little bit of practice. If you're a church guy like me or a Christian, personally, I usually believe in the 10%. So in every business that I did set 10% aside and gave it to my church so that it can help somebody else out there, or even the church at the church as well. So that's what I did, and it takes patience. For me, on getting that DJ deck, I can say I saved for a year or a year and a half, but it's something that I had written down in 2016, and you can see right now is when I'm getting it. It's approximately, let's say, 2016, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, approximately like 7 years down the line. At last it has come through. So it's a matter of patience, and in the end, God will come through. Like we always say, at the end of the tunnel, it's not a train, but it's the light from God. Yeah, coming to save you. So that's how I did it. So don't lose hope if it's not about only the DJ deck, but other things. Yeah, don't lose hope. Just keep on going, and I trust everything will be all right. So I go by the name Sab the King, and let us take care of business. So this is a mashup that I was practicing on, and I discovered something, because I've listened to a couple of mixes, and I discovered that I can say, us guys, we usually only use the stereo interface, I can say. I don't know if that is the right term, but I can say stereo instead of at times using mono. Like right now, when you see on this audio track over here, it's on the, I've already panned it to the left, and this other one at the bottom, let me remove this. I've panned it to the right, as you can see over here. So this is the plan that I had. What if when you're making the mixes and when you want to scratch on something, what if the scratches will be heard on your right earphones, and then the flange or the wah audio track to be heard on the left earphone. So that was the plan concerning this. So I'll just give it a play so that you can hear it up to from here. We are not interested in this other part. That's all of my, that's all of my, that's all of my, bitch all of my mind. I got bitch my charm. As you've heard, over here we are hearing it on our left speaker. Let me mute it. On our left, and then over here we are just hearing it on our right earphone. Yeah, just like that. As you can see, and then at the top, it's where you try to combine both of the main, now the stereo, both left and right on this audio track, just to add a little bit of flavor, so that when somebody has a good surround system in their house, let's say they have like 4 speakers, tall boys, or speakers, it doesn't matter. when they are listening to the mixes, they hear like on the left speakers, they're just hearing the wow. Then on the right speakers, they're just hearing the scratches. It's kind of amazing. I usually try it with my home subwoofer, and it never disappoints. It's awesome. So that's the plan. So just play it one last more time, then touch on something else.
Tats all on my, tats all on my, tats all on my bitch all on my mind. I got bitch my charm. It's my ambition.
Yeah, after there, that's enough. So one thing that I've discovered, let me use this. Yeah, just let me use this. Let us lay it. I trust this is the, yeah, perfect audio track. So I've been listening to mixes, and I've already taken care of collabos, and through those two experiences that I've discovered that most of you guys are still having a hard time like laying down the perfect structure of a song when after scratching, because you find somebody after scratching, the scratching is awesome, but when the song is entering, it's totally off. It doesn't abide the rules of how the structure of a music goes. Look, as per now, when I play this track, let me kill the volume, let's say up to here, so that you guys can hear my voice as well. It's still high, I don't know why. Yeah, up to there. So we'll just play it, and then I'll be marking where the appropriate sections a song can enter perfectly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, just like that. So this is where, let's say I've already made my scratches. Let me align it perfectly. Yeah, I believe the next one will be around here, and here, and here. So all these sections that I've marked is where the you can do your scratches or pull it up, then enter the song. Because at times I usually hear people pulling up a song, forgetting like there's a muscle memory whereby when somebody hears a song, they usually know every section of where that song can be transitioned to perfectly. So sometimes we hear somebody scratching and forgetting this was the section where they had to like to start the song after scratching. So they find themselves starting it from here, and it will be total off key. So it's advisable when before you're doing your scratches, just mark like this, so that you can know if you'll keep the flow of the song or you'll be lost. Because anytime you find yourself in the middle, like over here, over here, like there's a snare. At times you might find like in the middle, it's like the drum kick, yeah, and you think here it's appropriate, and you'll fall down terribly. So before doing your scratches, just mark your track like this, then do your scratches, and when you wanna play it for a longer time, so that you can do your longer scratches, just make sure this is on is right, so that you might not end up finishing your scratches in the middle and then playing the track over here, it will be totally off. That's what I've observed. So guys, I hope the tutorial has helped, and may you keep on practicing, and if you have that plan, write it down and start working on it, and everything will fall in place at the right time. So I've been Sab the King, and see you on to the next one.